everyone! We are at Michael's. I think I really like that one.
I'm sure she'll hate it.
You don't gotta worry about my pain and suffering. This yarn is definitely giving me a workout. What are you doing? Good morning, I am so happy to see you. I am Jana with Crochet Crafts by Jana, and we are back at it again.
Hey!
In this video, it'll be like the last time for the yarn challenge where we are at Michael's once again. I think it's kind of easy to tell that that's one of my favorites. My husband Nathaniel is gonna go in there and pick a bunch of crazy yarns for me to try and make stuff with.
Apparently, I was not crazy enough last time.
Okay, well, you were a bit crazy when you chose Red Heart Super Saver. That's the one thing I told him for this time, no Red Heart Super Saver. I don't think that's too much to ask for, not wanting Red Heart. So this time around, he can't choose any of the same yarns. I would like for him to get different yarns. Don't try to, like, have it where...
You make me something?
Yes.
I do need a pair of wool socks.
Stop it. I'm gonna let him go in there and get a bunch of yarn, same thing as last time, and we'll go home and look at the haul. I'm scared.
It'll be great. We got this.
Okay, see y'all in a bit.
All right, here we are at Michael's, where Jana's favorite yarn is. Okay, so last time we got some of this in a different color, but I wanted to get some in a variety of colors and see what happens there. We'll get that one, that one. So we're gonna do this, some burnout blanket yarn, blue, for no particular reason. All right, here we go. Wasn't very busy this time,
Oh,
so
yeah?
that was cool.
Nice.
They had white monsters, so I got that. But sometimes you just gotta treat yourself, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up, get back home so I can see what he got. I am super nervous and excited at the same time, so we'll see you when we get back home. We are back home, and now I get to see the yarn he got me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I'll close my eyes. What is the first one? Oh, okay. Got some Burnett blanket. What an interesting color.
Yep.
Burnett blanket. What is this color? Lapis? Lapis lazuli?
Lapis lazuli.
Okay, so that is the first one.
Uh-huh.
I know this one pretty well. I've used plenty of Burnett blanket. So, what is the next one?
It's a twofer.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Burnett plush big. What? I've never...
What are you gonna do with that, Jenna?
I have no idea. Wow. Okay, yeah, I have no words. Now for the next one. What are you doing? Whoa. Yeah, okay,
It's
so...
very soft and fuzzy.
It's very fuzzy. Very fuzzy. Karen latte cakes. Zesty piquant?
Yeah.
It is soft, but it is not my kind of yarn. Okay, next.
And because I love you and I'm kind to you.
Ooh, okay. It's another one of the Karen Blossom cakes. Okay. Oh, what is this? This is cinnamon swirl cakes. Interesting.
That one's a little different. So
This
I
one
got
is
it
different.
to test your skill. And then I just knew that you liked working with that one last
I did
time.
like, yeah. So if you've seen the previous video, he got me one of these blossom cakes in like a gradient of reds and pinks. And I made that top out of it. Maybe I can make another top.
Maybe.
That would be nice. I do really like these colors though. It has like a mix of purples and almost like a hint of blue. Yeah. So what is the name of this color? Blossoms.
Yeah. But I knew you liked that one. So that one I got because I love you.
Well,
and
thanks.
I wanted it to be easy, but I did know that you would probably not prefer that. So I got a hard one for you to work on as well.
Well, I do like the colors of this one. Bay. Colors bay.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I would make with this. This one is actually pretty thin.
I know.
Like, I don't like working with small
You
yarns.
gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah. It looks like there's 3 of these kinds of yarns where they're not like a chenille blanket yarn. If you want to hold on to those. And then there are these 3 that are more blanket-like, but this one is very thick. And
it's almost like it's got like hollow in the middle.
It feels hollow, but it is soft. But it's different.
Yeah.
It is very different. This one has definitely intrigued me. This one has got my attention a lot, and I'm really curious on what I can make with this one. Did you get 2 because they're kind of
They
small?
weren't as big.
Yeah. Okay. And
they
then
were on clearance too. I was like, well, shoot.
They were?
Yeah.
Oh. And then of course the burlap blanket.
I just got that so there was something familiar.
Yeah, but you got a not so fun color.
I know. So you still have to
color
work.
is lame.
You still have to work to make it work. Isn't that the point of the challenge?
I suppose.
You got this.
Oh yeah, and then you're holding on to those over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll change
This is a pretty decent haul for...
Yeah, so this one, being so shaggy, it's just not my kind of taste, you know? This one is really thin as well.
Oh.
Well, I mean, these are all thin. These are all thinner, which are a bit harder on my hands.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That's okay. You don't gotta worry about my pain and suffering.
Wow.
I don't know what is made with this kind of yarn. I see pictures on the actual labels, and this is clearly a scarf, but I don't want to make just a scarf. This was a good haul as well. Definitely different. And I am very happy that there is no Red Heart Super Saver.
There is not.
And I told you specifically I did not want that, so thank you very much.
You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun, maybe a little scary. There might be some frustration. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, but this is a good haul as well. Definitely different, except for that one. I've worked with this before, but having to come up with something for that color is going to be interesting. So there's all the yarn, and now I'm going to figure out what to make and what to start on first. So I'll see you in a bit. Hi there. I have been doing some thinking on about what I would like to make, and I've come up with a couple of ideas. Obviously, I had to consult my manager, aka my mother, and kind of talk through with what I wanted to make. And first thing I think I would like to do is with the Bernat plush big. I think that would make a good basket. I think that would be really cute and actually something I would want to like put out and put stuff in. So I found a pattern that I'm going to try to make a basket out of that with, and hopefully it turns out well. And hopefully the 2 balls will be enough. We'll see. There was also the blossom cake, which obviously I want to make another top with that. And I came across a YouTube tutorial video for this top, and I think it looks really good. The video is in Spanish though, so that might be a bit difficult. But the subtitles are in English, so hopefully I can figure it out. But I really like the way it looks, so I think that's the one I'm gonna go for. I was really struggling with what to make with that fuzzy yarn, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is make a cute little fuzzy monster creature. I just can't, my brain is struggling to think of like real animals, and I just really think like a monster when I see that yarn, almost like Monsters Inc., but obviously like that's not Mike Wazowski or Sully. So I just kind of want to come up with my own. I was looking at random monster patterns online, and there wasn't any that were really like speaking to me. So I was trying to come up with like a little sketch of a little monster, And I think I really like that one. Just cute little stubby legs with arms that are like almost the full length of his body, and little horns and little claws, and just big eyes, and then like a flat mouth with teeth coming out. So I don't know if it'll end up looking like that at all, but that's just kind of what I think of when I'm talking about a monster. I was kind of struggling to figure out what to make with the burlap blanket yarn. It's just kind of an odd color that he got me, and I'm not super stoked about that color, but I am thinking about just making a big blueberry. I think that would be really fun, because Nathaniel, he loves blueberries. Every night he makes a blueberry protein shake, and he just loves blueberries. So I think that would be kind of fun to make him just a big plushy blueberry. I was also struggling with that other Karen cake, the gradients of the blues and greens. I think I want to make some sort of like swimsuit cover with that one, because my mom, when she saw those colors, she said it made her feel ocean. She just got ocean vibes from it. I was kind of set on making something like clothing wise with that one, so I'm thinking about making some sort of swimsuit cover, but that is subject to change. But so far, I think we got a good amount of ideas for this yarn. I can't decide which one I want to work on first. I think I might work on the basket first. That yarn is so intriguing to me. I'm excited to kind of work with it, but I am a bit worried. I don't know if I have a crochet hook that's big enough. Let me look real quick. So it looks like these are my biggest crochet hooks, and it goes from 8mm to 9mm to 15mm. Obviously, I think out of all of these hooks, this will be the one I have to use. Hopefully that is good enough, because I don't have anything bigger. We'll try the 15 and see how it goes. The 15mm hook is definitely working, but it is taking a toll on my hands, that's for sure. As long as it's working, that's what makes me happy. I'll probably work on this a little bit more tonight, but I am getting tired, so I will have to pick this back up tomorrow, and I won't look so dead. Maybe, we'll see. Well, this yarn is definitely giving me a workout, and I had to break out the sewing kit just because I wasn't sure how I wanted to connect the different balls together, so I just kind of overlapped them a little bit and sewed them, and you can kind of tell like there's a little fuzzy spot where they were connected, so I'm just kind of like trying to push that in and hide it. I might need another ball or two to make this basket. I don't know, we'll see. This is what I have so far, and here it is right now. Or we'll see if I can just make it like a short basket or something. I don't know. Well, I'll have to find out once I get closer to the end of this ball. I don't know if it's because I would just need a bigger hook, but it's definitely tiresome on the hands. I'm gonna keep working on this and talk to you later. I used up all the yarn and I finished the basket, so I didn't have to go and get any more. That makes me happy. I think it came out good, but I'm not going to show you till the end. So now I'm going to work on a crochet top with the Karen Blossom cake with the purpley blue gradient. I'll be doing that tutorial on YouTube that I told you about. Hopefully the first try is the good try, and I don't have to start over and redo anything. But like I said, the video is in Spanish, and I'm only going off of the English subtitles, so hopefully it goes smoothly. But I'll go get started on the top. Okay, the top has been completed, and now on to the next. And that is probably going to be the blueberry. Just because I think that would be really fun, and I really want to make a blueberry. Hi everyone! We're back together and
Howdy, y'all.
I'm gonna show him all of these stuff I made with the yarn he got. First off, there is this.
And I thought I stumped her with this yarn. But I was proven wrong.
I made just a cute little, it's not like a real deal basket. Like this is definitely something more for display just because it's kind of shallow. Like this would be nice to like put on the table and have some pretty yarn in it or something like that.
I knew that's what you were going to say.
Or, I don't know. I don't do a lot of decor, but you know what I mean. When it's like, you could just put like maybe
you could put like fake pumpkins in there for an autumn centerpiece.
That's a really good...
And then you could take them out and put eggs in. Boom, you got Easter. I mean, there's just a plethora of options.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah. Best ideas.
I did okay, huh?
You did good. I'm impressed. And see now with your next makes.
Just put them in there?
Right in the basket. Look at that. Already getting utility.
All right, next, I made a blueberry. Just a big old blueberry with a cute little face and some big old safety eyes. What do you think?
Blueberries are my favorite.
You like it?
Yeah.
I showed you guys a little bit of him making your blueberry shake. I had mentioned how you make a blueberry shake. Yeah. And you love blueberries.
I do. I didn't used to, but then I had blueberries and I figured out, hey, I like these.
Good one? I might have to make more blueberries.
I know.
I think it came out really cute.
Yeah.
I love his little face. And then I free-handed a little monster with the fuzzy yarn. And I gave him a little jutting jaw with his tooths hanging out. And gave him glitter eyes and little horns. And he's got claws. I think it came out really well. What do you think?
I do. That's my favorite one, I think.
Really?
Yep.
This is your favorite?
That was so creative. I did not know what you were going to make with that yarn.
Got him.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
Isn't he soft?
He is. Very soft. I'm impressed. That one was a good...
I like him. He's very shaggy. It might be something, because I did write down everything I did to make him, so maybe I could just make a pattern for this little monster. But we'll see. I also would like y'all's recommendations for using this yarn. I thought it was going to be scratchy, but it's actually really soft to the touch, surprisingly. So even though I'm not a fan of how it like looks, having some sort of like long sleeve that would be super cozy, that's for sure.
Cardigan.
Yeah, a cardigan. I don't know if I want to do that. I could just make more monsters. Yeah. But yeah, that is what I decided to create. And I showed at the very beginning of the video when I was going over my ideas, I drew. Do you remember? I drew a little sketch. Yep. I think it somewhat came close to what I drew, so that worked out.
If you did a cardigan, just an idea for your comment section, you could make it like a multi-part little series.
Or maybe I could like stream, go live.
That's a
showing
good idea.
Progress of me trying to make a cardigan.
Yeah, and then just hang out with everybody.
I think that would be fun. I've seen other crochet YouTubers do that where they just go live and they're crocheting, just hanging out with the community. So
that's a good idea.
Maybe at some point. I mean, y'all have to let me know if that's something you'd want to hang with me while we all crochet together. That would be fun.
Sound off in the comments.
So then we just have two more things, and they're both wearables. I made two tops. I made, with that purpley yarn, I made a tank top. And I was going to make just like a swimsuit cover with the blue one, but I saw a video for a really cute top that I really wanted to make. So I went ahead and did that, but I'll put one of the tops on right now. I'll put the purple one on now.
That's cute.
Here is the crochet top. It came out all right. Like I said, the video was in Spanish. I don't know if I told you.
You did.
The YouTube tutorial, it was in Spanish. So it got to a point where it got a little, I got frustrated a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And the measurements came out a bit bigger in some parts. So I literally had to pinch, I don't know if you can see the back. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, you can see right there.
Yeah.
She had to pinch it a little bit.
It was interesting. So it was a bit bigger than I would have liked at first. So I kind of pinched it together and sewed it. And I mean, it's still a bit big. I have to kind of pull on it a little bit. But it came out well. It came out good. And I do love the color. I love the color gradient. I did good?
Yeah.
Okay. Not
now you
bad.
gotta show your last one.
Yeah. Now I got one more top to show you.
That's cute.
So, this is the other top, sorry. It kind of still goes along with beachy theme, I feel like. This is definitely a top I could wear to the beach if I wanted to. There was some trial and error, like with the measurements and stuff. That's the hardest part when it comes to making clothing, is trying to get the measurements right off the bat. So like I made certain parts and then I thought I was good to go, so I'd go to put it on and it was like really small. The main thing was like adding on to this back part here. So I can show you. The back is really cute. I do like the back. But the first time I made it, it only came up to like right here. Like right here. So I had to add on and on and on until it got to a point where I could wear it comfortably and it fit right. The biggest thing I really like about it though is this design here, this like ruffle. So you just chained a bunch, wove it through, and then cinched it to make this cute little design there. I think if I were to make this top again, I'd probably go a bit taller in this area. I just feel like it's too short here. Other than that, I think it came out good.
I think it came out great.
I bet you I'm gonna make plenty more tops to come. So yeah, that was everything.
You did good.
I crocheted with the yarn you chose. Out of all the things, is it still the
monster?
Yeah.
The blueberry is a close second. I had no idea what you were gonna make out of that blue yarn.
Yeah.
These two I thought stumped you, and they're, I think, my two favorites. Obviously, I'm not crazy about the tops.
Wow.
I mean, like, I like how they look on you, but
it's just not something you're really into.
It's just a shirt to me. I mean, they're cool shirts.
You know, at upcoming markets, I can wear this and be like, I made it. Or just in public anywhere. If anyone, at any point, hopefully, like maybe,
hey,
someone.
I like your top.
Yeah, oh, I love your top. Where'd you get it? And it's like, I made it.
Such attitude.
You wish you could do that.
I did it.
Well, thanks for joining us in this second episode of, I don't even know what we would call this.
We're working on it.
Yeah, like a mini series of the yarn challenge. I don't know.
That's good right there. Nailed it.
Yarn challenge?
Yep. It's the yarn challenge. It's simple, straightforward,
Simple,
to the point.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for joining us on episode 2 of the yarn challenge. I think I did okay.
Yep, I think you've nailed it. We're going to have to up the ante next time.
I mean, we don't have to. We can, you don't gotta make it.
Red heart for life.
No. No red heart. No. I'm sure it'll get to a point where, there's no, like, new yarns to try. There are a lot of different yarns. There's a lot of different yarns. But I'm talking, like, I'm sure it'll get to a point where we'll just have to get, like, different, like, colors of, like, a yarn or something.
Or we go to a website, you give me a limit, and I just go ham on you.
A website?
Yeah, I
Like
don't know.
to find like a different, even more
Yeah,
different yarns?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that maybe.
Where there's a will, there's a way, Jenna.
Let us know which one of all of my makes you liked most. Once again, let me know what you would make out of this fuzzy yarn other than a monster.
And then a live stream hangout. Crocheting
Oh
hangout.
yeah,
Don't forget that.
let me know if y'all would want to hang out with me while I'm live and just crochet together. That could be a thing. That's all we have for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so you can get notified when I upload next. Thank you so much for spending time with us. We love hanging with y'all.
Thanks for having me.
I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye.